Show you how to build your GIF once you've created all your slides, all your flipbook pages in Illustrator. You're going to open up Adobe Photoshop and then you're going to create a new document that is called whatever you want to call your GIF. So the dive, oopsie, okay, and you're going to make it 8 by 8, so the orientation doesn't matter because 8 by 8 is a square. I'm going to make sure it's set on inches, 300 pixels per inch. That doesn't really matter because eventually it's going to be much lower resolution because it's a GIF, but we don't have to worry about that. And the background contents we want to put as transparent. So kids get stuck up here, they're like, oh, transparent's not here. Just scroll down. There we go. And create. So here is our blank canvas. You're going to now start placing your images that you created. So File, Place Embedded. And let's see, I'm going to go to Graphic Design, GIF. So I'm not sure where you have yours, but you should have a folder called what you want your GIF to be called. So we're going to start with my AI file, dive.ai, crop to bounding box, okay. Alright, so mine isn't the exact size because I made this project a while ago and when it was smaller. So I'm going to resize this so that I have it the way I want it. Now I want my water to be touching the edge. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit. And it's okay with me that the triangle's not touching the top. So I'm going to press return and that's going to place it. Now I'm going to do that again. File. Oops, someone edit. File, Place Embedded. I'm going to choose the dive 2, place, okay. And now it's important that these line up. So I know it has to be that size. So I'm going to make it that big and pull it down. Let's see, I think I have it a little bit big here. Resize, pull down, and then those should pretty perfectly line up. As you can see right here, the triangle is moving a little bit, but the rest of it is the same. Enter, File, Place Embedded, and we're going to keep doing this. So the dive 3. Here we go. I'm going to move this to the edge so I can resize. Ding, 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 ding. And that means I'm going to have to pull it up. As you can see, these little cliffs are now starting to line up. They aren't perfectly in line, but that's sort of going to add to the fun. Return. Now our triangle is starting to tumble here. File, Place Embedded. The dive 4. Here we go. Again, I guess I could put it down there and then resize it up like this so that it hits the other side. Beautiful. It's going to be much faster. File. Oh, Place Embedded. Now this is getting a little bit boring for you, but we'll just do, I'm going to do 10 of them. Alright, I'm going to pull this down to the corner. Resize. So I'm holding shift when I'm doing this so that it, there we go. Enter. File. Place Embedded. Oh shoot, what was I on? 6? Yep, looks like I was on 6. So now 7. Place. Alright. And enter. So you're going to get the idea. This isn't my full GIF, but just to show you now how we animate it. So let's pretend this was my whole thing. I've put in all 15 or whatever of my frames. Now it's time to animate. So I'm going to go to Window, Workspace, and Motion. Let's see, I want to make this a little bit smaller. I can't see my workspace right now. Alright. Alright, well, I'm going to pull my workspace up so that I can see it. And it will look like this. Create frame animation. So it will, on yours it will probably say create video timeline. We don't want that. We want create frame animation, and then you're gonna click that. And right now it just looks like there's one frame. So we want to have a frame for each individual layer, so you'll click on this little menu and go to make frames from layers. And I now have 7 because I put 6 frames in there. We don't need this first one that's blank, so I'm going to click on one, and I'm going to drag that to the trash down here. And now I want to select all of my frames, 1 through 6, so I'm going to hold Shift, click on 6. Now see how all of them are highlighted? I'm going to click on this and change the time. I like to start with 0.2 seconds to see what it looks like. Press play, and it will show you what your animation is. Now you want to change this once to forever so that it will always go back to the beginning and keep going forever and ever and ever. Once you're done with that, once it looks the way you like it, you are going to export save for web. This window will pop up and it will show you the 256 colors that is in your design. And if you want to preview it again, you can. It will show you it on the web. Then you're going to save it. The dive.gif. Save it right there. There you go. That's how you do it.